All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Is today Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Damn, dude. Week's starting to go by pretty quick. Okay. Well, on that note, let's get things started nice and quick, eh? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Except I don't know what to say for the tweet. Dearest Rat Marvel Champions. What do we say? What do we say tonight, guys? Let's see. Tonight's the last night of the Medusa grind. Ooh. Tomorrow's the start of the Kitty Pride grind. I still didn't get a chance to look at her, man. Dang. Ugh. Sup, Brain? You're in for a treat tonight. Easy. What is it? What is said treat? What have you done? What have you done? Devon Banks sent over two saying, what's going on, brother? Good to see ya. Dude, right back at you, man. Thank you very much for the two, but I hope you're prepared, because you got something coming to you, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Man. PG, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Snapple. With the extended ends. Snapple. Happy birthday, dude. Alright, hold on. Let me think. The tweet. Let's get this over with. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I only have 10 million points in the Medusa arena. You think I could put up 130 million in the next 12 hours? Yes. Okay. Only have 10 million points in the Medusa arena. Think I could put up 130 million in the next 12 hours? Tweet! Alright. Do you make bald caps for other hairy areas? Maybe like a bald suit. Okay, we tried the full ball suit. Hold on, did I just say ball suit? I did. The full bald suit. There was a heat issue. It turns out when your body uses the pores in your skin to let the heat out. And yeah, when we had the entire body covered, it's difficult. It's difficult. And then yeah, you can make the the bald suit porous as well to let that heat escape, but it's just not quite the same. So we're not quite there yet for the full body. Right now, we don't advise anything more than 30% of body coverage. But of course, we've got the head pieces, we've got the pieces. And that's about it for right now. 30% body coverage. That's what the science says. Okay, all right. Christopher Cordova sent over to what up, dude? Saying BG chat, please, Christopher. Where are you at, man? Saying BG, I went to the zoo today to get a few bees. To get a few bees? When I asked for 5 and the guy gave me 6, he said to keep it. It was a freebie. Oh, God. Starting early tonight, huh? Why? Devon Beck sent over to saying, that was priceless. Come on, son. Dude. Oh, man. I can't tell you guys how excited I am about, like, more Psych being made. The next Psych movie. I'm pumped for it, man. Seriously. The way that you guys get all excited about the Marvel stuff, nah. That's me and, and Psych right there. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, I just realized today's event quest completion, huh? I forgot about that. I meant to do some earlier when I saw that it was on, and I haven't. I was like farming some potions and stuff. All right, well, event quest completion. Damn. I'm going to try to get a revive out of that. Let me dump my energy. I'll dump my energy in the final quest here, so forget the arena for right now. What class types do we have here? I forget. Ah, tech. That's right. Tech. Okay. Let me throw some champs in the team. Actually, I don't even need to do the full quest. I just need to start it to dump my energy. So let's get rid of all these clowns. Let's pull in some tech champs. We got Warlock. We got a Hulkbuster. Hulky B. Then I think we're just going to bring in champs for the final boss. I'm going to pull a Medusa with Royal Family. I think that'll be good enough, honestly. Just that extra additional damage against the final boss. That'll be nice. So, clickbait! It is clickbait. You guys got clickbaited. Under Mother Son over 2 saying, tweet BG, some big things. Check comment 2. Under Mother, you have me intrigued. I'm listening. Where is your tweet? Here we go. Let's see. Well, I got some of my units back. This was a lot of fun. That being said, never again. Oh man, is this? Yeah, this is the Shang-Chi challenge right there. It is rough, dude. It's a tough challenge. Also, basics. Never heard of them. Go big or go home. Featured all the way, dude. Got the Odin dupe right there. All right, in the profile and everything. Hell yeah, man. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Kevin just cuz sent over 2 saying the place. Please elaborate. Is that Twitter? I'm guessing that's Twitter. Hold on, let me start moving out here so that we can do the energy dump that I said I wanted to do. Hold on. How do I get over to there? Okay, I guess just that way, huh? Cool. Okay, Kevin just cuz. Let me see. Kevin. Wait, hold on. I see a tweet from Only Hezzy, and I think Only Hezzy. Yeah, Only Hezzy sent over 20. Kevin, hang on. I'm gonna find yours in just a sec, but I happen to stumble upon Only Hezzy's. Only Hezzy, thank you for the 20, dude. Let me see here. Looks like we got an urgent one. What should I do here? That's a little bit tough. Oh, that's a little bit tough. I mean, Ultron does not need to be awakened. It's a nice awakened ability to have, and he is the strongest of the 3 champs by a good bit, I would say. But there are times where Doc Ock comes in handy. They're not often. I don't use the champ regularly, but there are some situations where he's really good. I would probably just take Doc Ock as a new champ. That's probably what I would do. People are saying Sentry for buff potential. He does have buff potential, but Doc Ock, he's useful now. So I think I would take Doc Ock. Like I said, probably wouldn't use him much, but like Variant 3, there's a super difficult path in Variant 3 that Doc Ock crushes, and without him, it's pretty brutal. It's pretty tough. There's some other exceptions too. So yeah, I'd probably take Doc Ock if I were in your shoes, dude. But honestly, I wouldn't fault you for picking any one of those 3. Ultron, he is the best of the bunch, just as is. His awakened ability, it's not needed, but it's a nice bonus. Sentry blows, but if they buff Sentry, there's a high chance that they'll really do him justice because, well, he's a god in the comics, right? And he just sucks ass in this game. And the science class, in my opinion, could use a bit of love. So I'm hoping that they eventually do him justice. And then Doc Ock, he's not a terrible champion, just a little bit of a niche use champion, in my opinion. But I'd scoop him up personally. Not a super clear-cut answer either way, but that's what I would do. Okay, hold on. Kevin. I don't know if I see a tweet from you, dude. I see Under Mother. I see Only Hezzy. I see one from Thomas Shaw, who I think also sent over, but let me see if I can find a message from you in the chat to clarify, because maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Because I don't know what the wait, the places? Please elaborate. Yeah, maybe I'm just not understanding your message. I don't know. Kevin, I don't know what to elaborate on. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll have to send another message in chat. Let me know what you're talking about. Logan Self sent over 10 as well. Logan, thank you, dude. Saying, Mr. BG, just letting you know, no jokes for a while. Oh, this pandemic has ruined comedy for all of us. I can't remember the last time I heard someone / something walking into a bar. Okay, yeah, great. Why did I think that for some reason there actually wasn't going to be jokes? Son of a... Is he gonna push him special 3, is it? Okay, no, we're good. He's got that beam at the end? Yeah, okay. Alright, Strife, I see you, dude, but you're dead now, so... I'll see you later. There we go. Logan, boo, dude. Freaking boo, man. Ugh. Take a lap. Thomas. Okay, Thomas. Yeah, I did see the tweet from him. Let me see. Yo, Brian, I got my second 6-star today. Was kind of bummed at first, but then I remembered that I could make her a horseman. Talking OG Storm here. Yes. I think he's actually my highest damage output champion on my free-to-play roster. Oh, this is your free-to-play roster. Yeah. Now with the horseman infusion, kind of like a budget cable. Dude, actually, yeah. I wasn't really with you thinking like, yeah, you could turn her into a horseman. Thinking about like a very established account, but at level 50? Yeah. No, that could actually be pretty fun, dude. That's the best part about these new account challenges, is because like on a high level account, would you even bother? Right? Not ranked up. You already got rank 3s. It's like, okay, even if it's strong, well, you're not going to rank Storm up, probably, at least, right? But, dude, in this situation, yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, it's a joke from earlier. The body coverings. Oh, I get it now. The places. Oh, okay. I'm talking about your junk. The family jewels area, Is that what you wanted to hear? Damn it. There, I've elaborated. Thank you again, dude. Easy. A tale in 8 parts. Oh my goodness, dude. 8 parts? Did you actually write a book? Hold on, let me see. A young vulture is sick of eating dead things and wants to be a vegetarian. So he asks his parents whether they can start incorporating some vegetables into their meals. His father is ashamed of him and says no. Oh man, poor vulture, dude. So the young vulture asks if he could bring a carrot to dinner, and his mother and father tell him that he's a disgrace to the family and to put these silly notions out of his head. Dude, I feel so bad for this vulture. He just wants to eat a carrot. Is there something so wrong about wanting to eat a freaking carrot? Really? Well, let's see how this story continues. The son doesn't give up, though. Every meal he begs his parents, what about a cucumber? How about a little lima bean? Not even a lima bean? You gotta be kidding me. Eventually the parents get sick of it and relent a little bit. His father tells him, fine, you could have a couple of peas with dinner, but you have to eat all your roadkill first. The young vulture pleads, but Dad... The father says, no. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peas when you are done. And he plays a sick keyboard solo. Great. I had no clue where this was going. I imagined it wasn't going somewhere great. But I didn't think that was going to be the end of it. boo, dude. Take a freaking lap. Take 4 laps. Take 8. Tell me a tail and 8. Jesus, man. Freaking boo, dude. That was the wrong button. I tried to hit the mute button just now. Whoops. Oh, man. Went to clear my throat. Turns out I was laughing at myself. You've been ambushed? Ugh, man. Definitely just lost a multitude of separate brain cells. Same. Same. That was awful. Can I double parry that for 2 Furies? So right now I'm getting no Furies, and this sucks without any Furies. Who wants to do fights this long? Oh man, excuse me guys. I'm sorry. With no enhanced damage. Nobody, that's who. Dude, this is a throwback to that Emma fight from Summer of Pain. That's how slow I feel like this fight's going. Although, okay, that was some decent damage. Okay, there we go. There we go. Try rank 4, 5-star AA for 6.2.2. Archangel 6.2.2. I don't know about that quest specifically, but Archangel's a strong champ in general, so for the future of your account, sure. But 6.2.2, I don't know how much he's actually going to help you there. Let's switch things up a little bit and go with Hulkbuster. Hashtag Napoleon Boner Party. What the heck? Sleepy Hobbit raid. Hobbit, thanks for the raid, dude. What is this hashtag? What the heck? Yo, Brian Kieran, what up, dude? Saying push through the Shang-Chi challenge, pulled 6-star Dragon Man and King Groot. The King Groot stopped right before regular Groot, thank God. Oh, dude. Talk about dodging a bullet right there, man. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Can I parry this? Okay, okay, we got some parries off there. I knew that wasn't going to hit. I went for it anyway. Come on, man. I need more Furies. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, no. Am I lagging again? Dude, I had no lag yesterday. I thought Comcast finally fixed the issue. Turns out it was just one lucky night. Ah. Son of a... Man. Guys, I thought they did it. I thought 3 technicians was all they needed to send. Just a mere 3 technicians to screw in a light bulb. Alright, that's kind of mean. It's a harder problem to solve than screwing in a light bulb. But still. Alright, King, send over £2 saying, Twitter, please. I'm very tired right now. It's 5 a.m. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. Can't be bothered to continue at this for 2 hours since Thing is my only decent counter. His Awakened ability allows you to parry and activate protection, so you can play like a normal-ish fight, but it still takes ages. Yeah. And the Shang-Chi challenge with Thing? I would imagine so. Oh, dude! You only got 5 fights left, though? Oh, you got this, man. You got this, dude. I mean, hey, if it's 5 a.m., get some rest, but come back, smash that out tomorrow, dude. The challenge will be waiting for you. Sometimes it's good to take a little bit of a break, too. You start to play better and all that with some rest, especially in these fights that can be very long and draining and all, so. Yeah, we'll use Warlock for this one. That was a big spike? Yeah, it was a big spike. Are the What If Nexus bundles worth it? I can get 6-star out of the... only 5 stars and below? Wait, what? Oh, can't get 6-star out of there. Only 5 stars and below. I don't even know. I don't even know if I looked at those bundles. Are they monetary-based bundles? If so, hard for me to give advice since everyone's monetary. Everybody's their money bags, they look a little different, you know what I mean? Everyone's situation's different. Alright, Rogue. Not bad. Not bad damage. How about that heavy? Okay, 26k crit. I don't mind seeing that. So badly wanted to just finish it right there. Couldn't do it. Alright. You know, I said I wasn't going to finish this quest, but I feel like I'm going to finish this quest. Is it just this one fight left before the boss? Yep. Alright, well, we might as well knock out these last 2 fights. Take down Nimrod, and then we'll go hit the arena. Alvaro sent over to say, need your advice in the Twitter sphere. Alvaro, sure, dude. Let's see what we got. What are we working with? Saying, what's the move to continue pushing towards Cav? Currently at 5.4.2. Appreciate the advice. Throw in APOC and win. That's the only advice I got, dude. You've got a good roster for it. Yeah, I mean, you could always rank up more champs to help. Getting Colossus ranked up would be nice because he's got that Incinerate immunity for when you run into the Mephisto boss in, I think, the 5th quest. Venom Pool could be a good upgrade for you. Cap over here could be a good upgrade for you. Claire, always a fantastic rank up. But honestly, you've got some strong champs here, man. You've got some pretty strong champs just throwing in like your top row of champs here. Aegon's a bit rough to use in these quests. There's not enough time to ramp him up, which is why I don't normally recommend ranking up Aegon so early. But yeah, you've got a bunch of other strong champs. But yeah, the ones I called out, if you're looking to add a little bit more firepower to your roster, those would be good ones to rank. I'm gonna go ahead and use Medusa. No, I'll use Hulky B. Only has he sent over 2 saying, how's a 6-star Namor? Never really used him. Strong. So here's the thing about Namor. A lot of people use him almost exclusively for his awakened ability. He's a good champion even without considering his awakened ability. It's just other champions tend to be a little bit better, a little bit easier to manage their damage and things like that. But Namor is a very strong champion. And hang on, let me see if I can blast through this Sentinel. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Do you, bud? Oh, I don't like that. What the heck? That heavy didn't connect? Gotta be kidding me. Anyway, Namor is a very strong champion. I got some videos on him. I did like a speed run video, I believe, with Namor versus Realm of Legends. And I actually think it's pretty good for Namor. Not like some Realm of Legends videos, they're not good for like guides, because Realm of Legends is a little bit different than the average questing content, right? But the way Namor works is you can activate his special 3 like twice in a row, and like nothing's going to survive after that because you're gaining a massive amount of attack, and then you could follow that up with special 2s, and you actually end up dealing a ton of special damage. But like I said, a lot of people use him kind of exclusively for his awaken ability and tend to pick other champions for other fights. His awaken ability, it says like you can't take damage while you're attacking if you have him Sig 200. So if you're fighting into an Electro, is a great example of this. If you're fighting against Electro and you have a max Sig, you don't take any reflected damage. Not only that, but you're actually going to return whatever damage that you would have taken. So yeah, he's really good against Thorn's style abilities, or, you know, Electro style champions, or there's other situations too, like if you have Power Sting on yourself and you activate your special, you'll actually deal that Power Sting damage to the opponent. He's got a few interesting mechanics to that awaken ability, but again, kind of have to have him awaken for that. So you might not use him a lot until later on, but Namor is a champ that I am begging the Crystal Gods to give me, partially because he has high prestige, but also because he actually is a good champion in some situations, like an insanely good champion. People used him a bunch in the Grandmaster's Gauntlet that we had not long ago. BG, that was one of the funniest mass rank ups, or just videos in general, I've seen from you. I was in tears during the 1 week challenge part. B. Daniels, I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. Alright, let's crush this Nimrod. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous, man. Alright, let's slay this beast known as Nimrod and get out of here and then go hit the arenas. Let's see. I'm curious to see how many hits this is. I'm not running suicides. It'd be fewer hits if I was running suicides. But I've got the Royal Family Synergy, which is like a 2-part attack bonus synergy because got more Furies and what's it called? Got more Furies and the plus 25% attack as well from the synergy itself. So this probably won't be too bad. Okay, it's like 50 hits. So oh geez. Well, now we're not gonna know till the end. I have to hit with this first, and then go in with the double medium for the shatter. Little reverse shattering right there, but did not want to get to a special 2. Sometimes you got to do that. Alright. I was in courage range for like a second. Not anymore. Ow, buddy! That's fine. You think you're powerful? No! You're weak. Are we gonna have to do it again? We'll do 1 medium, 1 special 1. No! I'm not gonna be able to get it. No! Well, that's lame. It's Nimrod. He's making things very complicated for me right now. Ooh. Oh no! That hurt. Okay. Well, how many hits was that? 110? Ah, yeah. So, man, that would have been done in like 140 hits or something like that. That's too bad. I got wrecked. Maybe I should have went for the L3s. The L3, much safer, but I didn't really want to try to cycle L3s, you know. I want to do the L1, L2 rotation. Now we gotta fight this guy with Hulky B. Okay. That's some prowess. Oh man, excuse me guys, I'm sorry. Hopefully those half burps don't even come through on the mic. But if they do, I'm so sorry. Alright, we ain't waiting. Hit him with that special 2. Oh, I thought that power drained. Can this guy not be power drained, or was that only a power lock? And is it only a drain if you hit him through his block? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead. SpaghettiOs, guys. SpaghettiOs. Under Mother. What is this? 3, 4? Is there a multi-parter here? Let me see. Part 1, after months of grueling mental and physical preparation. Yes. He was ready. His champions were ready. Brian stood at the top of the cliff, staring into the mouth of the abyss. Nick and Doom stood at his side. Torch floated a few feet above him, with Aegon prating? Is that the word? Not far behind. They looked ready. The air smelled thick of blood, and strangely, beans. What am I reading? Under Mother. Brian gulped down the remainder of his bean can. Gulp. Crushed it with his bare hands, like I always do, and tossed it into the chasm. Whoops. He made his way towards the gate of the abyss when he heard a familiar shout. As he looked towards his left, he noticed a small figure running towards him. As it grew closer, he noticed a familiar face. Under was running full speed and did not seem to be slowing down. Before Brian could say anything, Under flew through the air, crashed into Doom, feet first, drop-kicking him into the chasm. Under got up and slowly, calmly said, "I hate Doom," and walked off. Really? That was the whole story? You just wanted to kick Doom into the abyss? Well, that's messed up. I didn't even use Doom. For my first time in there. Don't be a Doom hater. It sounds like those cheesy romance novels. What kind of romance are you thinking? That's some romance right there. Yo, BG, Ziski! Had a little baked rigatoni and salad tonight. Your fave side dish with pasta? Side dish. Garlic bread, garden salad, Caesar salad, roasted / steamed broccoli, more pasta, other. I was going to say more pasta, dude. When one box ain't enough, that's why they make two. Dude, 1 pound uncooked? Nah. We just toss another one in there. So, like, I don't know if you've ever done this, but you take like a nice rigatoni and mix that in with a penne pasta, and the little noodle fits nicely in the big noodle, and you end up with some noodle families to eat. It's nice. No, on a serious note, I guess, like, garlic bread. But I don't normally, like, that's too much effort for me. So, if I make pasta, I'm usually just eating pasta. And that's it. Blackout MF sent it over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying Nimrod Special 2 is much easier to dex. Also, your bald cap is slipping. How dare you. My bald cap looks as good as the moment I put it on. It's a different model. Yeah, sure, it's different a little bit. But that's intentional. You don't always want to wear the same model every day, but you don't want to change things up too much. Because, you know, then you could put off some alarms that, you know, it just doesn't look quite right to the eye. Kind of like bad CGI or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wasn't dexing either of his specials, really. I was just tanking them both to the face. But yeah, his special 2 does look easier to dex. I agree. Wait, is that not the end of the story? Part 6. Brian stood with a perplexed look on his face. Well, change of plans, Saberman, and started training once more. The end. I think, unless there's a part 7. I don't know. I love eating noodle families. Same. First, Brian stomps on children. Now he's littering and eating families. Littering? What do you mean littering? My version of garlic bread is bread in toaster, spread butter, sprinkle garlic salt, or garlic powder. I mean, that sounds like garlic bread to me, but see, that's too much work. As soon as you said toaster, I was out, dude. It's already hard enough. Like, dude, I wanted some pasta tonight. That's actually, like, it's been a while. It's been, I don't know, man. It's been like a few weeks probably since the last time I had any kind of pasta. And normally, I eat pasta like once a week or something like that on average. So, yeah, the fact that it's been a few weeks, I'm craving some pasta, man. But I was just too lazy. Like, I opened up the cabinet, saw the boxes, and I was like, ugh, I gotta use the stove. No, I can't do that. Not tonight. So yeah, whenever I do make pasta, I damn sure ain't also gonna use the toaster oven or regular oven or open up a bag of bread that would be toasted. The little noodle fits inside the bigger noodle. That's called docking. Oh, okay. The little noodle's docked into the big noodle there. I like that. Mortal Abomination has 2 faces. He sure does, and they're both beautiful. UG, how is 6.3 compared to 6.2? Difficulty-wise, I feel like they're pretty similar. 6.3 I hated because of the boost system. I just didn't enjoy it, but some people liked the boost system. There's no gates in 6.3, whereas the gates, in 6.2, some people really hated those. I was kind of the opposite. I hated the gates. Or, I'm sorry, I actually liked the gates, and I really hated the boost system in 6.3. 6.3 is probably my least favorite quest in the entire game. Again, not because it's hard. Like, I'm not trying to scare you off from like a difficulty standpoint. Difficulty-wise, if you can make it to 6.3, you're gonna be fine. You still have to take your time with it. It's still, you know, hard content. But if you can make it beyond the champion boss in 6.2.6, you'll be all right. Maybe there's some microwave garlic bread out there. Oh, there definitely is. I've had it before. It's not great. I'm trying to think of the brand name. It's been a long time. This is going back to like when I was living with my folks. So we're talking like, oh, how long has it been now? We're talking like 10 years ago or something like that. However long it's been. So it's been a while. I think Texas. It had Texas in it. You know what? I'm gonna look up Texas garlic bread and see if the box looks familiar or something like that. Let's see. Texas garlic bread. Let's see. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, it might be this. I guess it's Pepperidge Farm, but Texas toast. I mean, I don't know. It did look like this. The box, I think, has been updated because, yeah, this definitely looks like a, you know, some updated font, a little bit more current font or something like that. But yeah, the actual bread itself looked exactly like this. So this is probably it. I don't. Was it this? No, I don't think it was this. New York Bakery. I didn't realize Texas toast was just a thing. I thought the bread I was eating was from Texas. I never heard anyone call garlic bread Texas toast. But yeah, I think this was the one. This must have been it. Just with a different box. I don't know. Anyway, listen, it was fine. It's not exactly restaurant quality, but I ate it and I enjoyed eating it. But yeah, I don't think I'd buy it, to be honest. I don't need a complete meal as in like a main dish, a side dish, or appetizer and that stuff. I'm just looking to put some food in a bowl and then put that food in my belly. All right. Superman, send it over to. What up, Superman? Saying, hello, BG, you wonderful bald man. How are you tonight? I'm doing good, dude. Hopefully you are too. Saying, tweet. Sure, dude. Let's see. Superman, what do we got? After pulling the 6-star, 1 week later, I pulled a 5-star. I truly believe this game trolls you. Dude, yes, it does. And the moment, if you ever decide to rank this guy up, from experience, the game will give you a 6-star dupe. The game will give you that dupe. Oh, man. This game, dude. This freaking game. Blackout MF said 05 saying pre-cook the pasta while you're cooking beans. The pasta should last about 2 weeks in the fridge. Oh, no. No way, dude. 2 weeks in the fridge. No way, man. I mean, listen, you know, as much as I'm kind of joking around about how lazy I am when it comes to cooking. I sort of am not. Because, yeah, it's a true story. Like, I did want to eat pasta tonight, and I didn't, just out of pure laziness. But the reality is, it's not hard to do. And if I want pasta, I would much rather it be like freshly cooked, at least, even if it's not like fresh handmade, you know, whatever that you could technically get in restaurants or something like that. I mean, it's still, I'm just throwing a box of dried noodles in boiling water. But yeah, man, if I'm gonna have pasta, like I'm gonna make it and eat it that day. I don't want to stick it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. No way. Besides, while cooking beans, the beans, they just go in a pressure cooker. I don't have to do anything. Throw the beans, pressure cooker, hit the button that says bean, done. That's all my input. Pixie Bell sending over Buck with the face. Pixie Bell. What's that face all about? You are not normal, BG. Well, are you sure? He lives in Antarctica? Wait, me? I would not do well there. Although, could you go sledding? I wouldn't mind. All I need is a garbage can lid, and I feel like I could have a good time there. Maybe. Pixie Bell. If I wasn't normal, I don't even have anything else to say. I was trying to think of something that made me sound normal, and I just drew a blank. Damn it. Well, you know what? You're not normal. Usually put mayo in my beans. Wait, like actually in them? Like with like an injector or something like that? Like on a individual bean basis? Or like in a bowl of beans, you put mayo. I'm not a fan of mayo, so that doesn't sound good to me, but hey. I mean, I can see it if you like mayo. At least you got the bean part there, you know. Halfway there. Alright. Get out of my face, Immortal Hulk. How come you didn't go immortal? Huh? Is it because your ability accuracy was reduced? Huh? That's why I don't like Immortal Hulk right there, man. You think you're gonna survive. You did nothing wrong in a fight. Lost all your health just because you're hitting the opponent. Suddenly your ability accuracy is reduced. And although you still did nothing wrong, you're now dead. Congrats. You played yourself. Mustard on bagels is not normal. It's delicious is what it is. Guys, it's a ruse. His beard is just the hair that fell off his head, so he glued them on. Come on, it's obvious. The last time. The hairs still are on my head. They didn't fall off. I just, I prefer a style where the hair is not showing, or at least not showing as much. So I covered up with a bald cap. And I don't see anything unusual about that. No one else should either. Mayo gross. Of course, he meant Miracle Whip in his beans. He likes to whip his beans. That doesn't sound good either, man. Ugh. BG, have you ever tried maple syrup beans? Can't say that I have. They're the absolute best, and I'm not just saying that because I'm Canadian. Not just saying it because you're Canadian, huh? I don't know about that. Just a reminder, by the way, don't spam. If you spam, you're going to get timed out. I'm not going to read your message. It's the opposite effect of what you actually want, so have some respect for everyone else in the chat and do not spam. Tweet, tweet, please. Hey, look at this. Someone asking for a Twitter check that's not spamming. Can do. Let's see. What do we got here? ABG, can you help me with my next rank 3? I can rank 3 one champ from each class. My aim is book 2 exploration and future contents. One from each class, huh? This is going to be a little tough. Got a ton of options here. Is there... Yeah, we got a two-parter here. Okay, let's see. Well, judging by the PI of your champs, it seems like you run the suicide masteries. And if that's the case, Diablo is absolutely nutty, but so is Claire. It'd be between these two for sure. Claire or Diablo. Diablo, I think he has a little bit more limitation to him, since if the opponent can't be poisoned, you're going to have a bad time. But he's so good that as long as, you know, the opponent can be poisoned, you're not going to die with him. He's so sustainable and everything. But, like, at the end of the day, I guess I'd still rather have Claire ranked up just for the versatility. So if I can only pick one, it would be Claire, but both those champs, amazing. As far as tech goes, this one's easy. Warlock. Of course, you got Ghost here as well, but Unawakened and everything, I would just go with Warlock, personally. For Cosmic... yeah, it'd be CGR. I don't think I see anyone else here that I'd want to rank 3, personally. Venapool got buffed and all, but actually, Vision Arcus, I think, is underrated. He's a tough sell for some people, but I like the champ, and I would at least consider it. I'd have to play him a bunch more. But the little bit that I have played of him, I really enjoyed him. Awakened Sim Supreme as well. Okay. It'd be APOC here. The APOC, unless, like I said, you are running Suicides, and if Omega Red's high sig, then Omega Red's an option. But otherwise, it would just be APOC. I wouldn't touch your skill champs, to be honest. If you get Fury Awakened, that's one thing, but I wouldn't touch any other ones personally. And then be Torch out of all your science ones. Maybe slightly biased answers because a lot of those champs I have ranked up myself, but I have no regrets about those champs, and I feel like I'm very familiar with them on an endgame level. To say confidently that, yeah, most people would not be disappointed with those choices either. So that's what I do. Speaking of toast, maple beans are even better on sourdough toast. Ugh. I'm not a fan of sourdough. I wish I was, because it would have prevented some awkward situations in my life. Like, I'll go to the store. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm trying to think. Yeah, this was like pre-pandemic. And not related to the pandemic whatsoever, but I just remember it being pre-pandemic because I would just like walk around the grocery store late at night, just like wondering like, what do I want to eat? And a lot of times, for some reason, there was like a solid 3-4 weeks where I just found myself eating lots of sandwiches. So, or not even sandwiches, like, I don't know, it would just very like bready type things, because it wasn't even always like a traditional sandwich. Sometimes it was literally just like, you know, rolling butter or something like that. But a lot of times, you know, it was actual sandwiches. Anyway, bottom line is, I wanted some good bread. I was just on a bread kick. And a few times, the bread that looked best, most appealing to my eyeballs, happened to be sourdough. And I didn't read sourdough on the package, so I bought it, took it home, took a bite, spit that bite back onto the bread, reattached it, and returned it. I had to return the bread. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't return it, but I wish I could have. Because I did not like the way it tastes. Luckily, Laura doesn't mind sourdough bread, so it didn't really go to waste. She would just eat it instead. But yeah. Especially since Realm of Legends is easier now. Where's the OG Guillotine crew? Oh, I don't know what we're talking about, but I kind of forgot that I ranked up my Guillotine until I went and edited my mass rank up video. And I was thinking like, yeah, dang, dude, I forgot she's Awakened. She's now rank 2. Maybe I'm going to rank 3 my Guillotine when she gets buffed. I hope it's a good buff. We'll have to see. Why did I attack there? I knew what was going to happen. Oh, you jerk. Who puts Killmonger in the arena? This guy takes no damage because of his crit resistance. At least that prowess shred him up pretty good. What you're saying is, Laura is the normal one of the relationship. We're both normal. What are you talking about? Garlic sourdough is the best bread of all time. Can you read my last bald cap related question? It's important. If it's about a certain lawsuit, we'll settle. We'll settle. All right, hold on. Let me see. Hey, would you ever consider modeling the old man bald cap, where you only have the bald cap on the top and all grown out on the sides. Yeah, I mean, I had the... It's funny because there's not a big difference between the old man and the young hobo. Where that's the look I was going with for a while, where it wasn't gray hair, but I needed like a gray or a white hair. And then that would have been good. Wonder if we'll get the guillotine buff in October. October is also the month guillotine was originally released. Ooh, Frojo. Coming in here with the trivia. Okay. That's cool, man. I didn't even realize that. Interesting. That would be cool. So, guillotine... That must have been 2015 then, right? Because to the best of my knowledge, guillotine always existed in this game, like since I started playing. I mean, and I started playing December 2015. The game came out in December 2014, so yeah, it must have been 2015, right? So it'd be like the 6-year anniversary, dude. I can't even believe how long this game's been going on. Sometimes it's actually really crazy to me. It's pretty nuts how long this game has actually been going, man. But yeah, 2015. Okay. So 6-year anniversary, guillotine gets buffed. I mean, maybe. Like I said, we don't know if that's actually going to be it or not, but either way, it'll be close, right? If it's not October, it's probably going to be November. I think that's the estimated timeline they gave, right? Was sometime around then. UG, literally, how often did you have to play this game to receive all those 6 stars? Nicole, I played this game approximately 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. I don't sleep. I don't eat. Well, that's not true. I mean, look at me. I definitely eat. But I eat while playing MCOC. In the shower. Pretty much anything you could think of. I'm always playing this game. Now, I don't know. I've been playing the game, like I said, since December 2015. On average, it's tough. It's tough because on average, like arena-wise, it's a little bit easier to figure out the math behind it all. And on average, it's a little bit under 3 hours a day of arena time. Combining all of like the crazy 24-hour grinds and days where I just don't grind at all, or the days where I just grind, you know, like today today's going to be like an hour and a half of arena or something like that, considering the first 30 minutes were Cavalier. Average it all together, it's about a little under 3 hours of arena time across all of those years. But then, of course, doing other things in the game, too. So I don't know exactly how to estimate it all, but yeah, I would say maybe 3.5, 4 hours on average, something like that. It's a lot of time. Takes a lot of time. Lefty Knox, 705 Lefty. Thank you, dude, saying, yo, BG. Quick question. I know where the Big Apple is, but do you know where the Mini Apple is? Okay. Lefty. Why do you do this? I just want to know why. You guys know that Lefty, he's in the running. He could be one of the coolest people in the MCOC community, but then he tells a joke like this. And you just, if there was like a leaderboard for how cool you were, it's just like every joke just takes him down like a few notches. You know what I mean? Just one by one by one by one by boo, dude. Lefty. Freaking boo, man. Ugh. Boo. Was BG playing at the altar? You know I would have been. I think that was before. Yeah, that was before. That was before we got married, because we got married in the summer of 2015. So. Kind of stuck between a few options for a generic 5-star. Ghost, Jabari Panther, Shang-Chi, and Longshot. Really, who benefits the most? Well, Ghost benefits the most out of those, but you really got to think about your own situation, not just, hey, which champion needs their awaken ability. Which champ do you play the most? Which champ, if you awaken them, would help you personally to get through quests? Not thinking about how other people would do with those champs. What about your own situation? Do you even need those champs awakened? Because you don't technically need them awakened. You can play them unawakened. And you could save for someone else if you want. But that's how you have to think of awakening gems. Don't just think which is the best champ to awaken, like regardless of your own situation. You got to think about it within the context of your situation. I think I spread this out far enough. BG, tweet. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, I scrolled up a bit, didn't see it. All right, let me see. Tweet, strife. Let's see. BG, I just spent the most amazing $16 of my life. You got a bald cap? Well, let me see. On a bald cap, but hey, the 5-star Hulk. Oh, this is not part. I was like, these pictures are getting smaller and smaller. Well, congrats on your Hulk, dude. Rip on the 3 stars there. Congrats on the Hulk. BG, I'd really love to understand Kabam's thought process behind these objectives. Same. Me too, dude. I think they're terrible. I think they're so bad, these objectives. I don't even want to spend much time talking about them tonight because they've inspired me. They've inspired me to go back to the video that I was going to make before I got interrupted by the Finkeldink challenge, which is just the overall state of the game video that I said I was going to make like 2 weeks ago at this point. But again, Finkeldink distracted me. Cause yeah, those are going to be part of it, cause they're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. One thing I'll say about them. You know what really disappoints me? We just had the up, down, down challenge, right? Where like, for us, it's for the people that were already playing this game, it was just an added challenge in game. Nice, cool, right? But for new players coming to the game, that brought people into the game, right? We don't know how many people, but it brought people into the game who maybe hadn't heard of this game, but they followed that channel, right? That's the whole point of the sponsorship deal that they worked out, you know? So you bring in these new people, and this is like the special side quest that we have in game. Dude, I think you might as well not even have bothered. Like, dude, can you at least line these things up properly? Like those are people that might have just downloaded the game. Were like, oh yeah, what's this all about? Oh, side quest? Hell yeah, dudes. There's a lot to do in this game. What is the actual side quest? Finish, 30 fights. Ooh, claim your fun in the sun goggles, by the way, guys. Finish 30 fights with a light attack or something like that. So I don't even have the new objectives unlocked. But the new objectives, apparently there's like 100 hit ones or something like that. Or like 100, defeat 100 opponents or some nonsense, man. I guess I got to unlock it. What do I have to do here? I think you have to just complete one of these to unlock it. So, get points by winning fights with or against 6-star Bishop, Iceman. Okay. I already used my Bishop, right? 6-star Storm. But then after that, it would be... Oh, it's just the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, I see. Man. Labyrinth. I don't think so. Let's replace that. All right, anyway, mini rant aside, I don't know if that video will be out tomorrow or not. Dang, forgot to claim my loyalty as well. But yeah, I need to make that video. Anyway. Tier list of cool people in MCOC community. Beyond God tier, Cat Murdoch, agreed. Regular God tier, Joel, Line, MSD, Dave, also agreed. Low God tier, Seat and Taters, Lags. Dang, I didn't even make any of it, huh? Well, still agreed. Let's get back to the arena. Defeat 100 opponents with special attacks. How many arena fights do you think you've already done in this stream, BG? Easy. It'll be easy to do, but it's just not fun. Like, it's a... In my opinion, it's not a game that you're playing with those objectives. It's not about it being easy or difficult to do. It's just not a game. Like, you can give me a workbook that has, like, simple math in it. And it'd be like, oh, yeah, this is easy. I can knock this out. But, like, you don't want to do that for fun necessarily, right? I don't know. Maybe some people do. Maybe someone's sitting here with a math workbook right now, just going through some... you know, addition and some subtraction problems. But, like, dude, to me, it just doesn't make any sense that they just keep having these totally lame objectives. Blackout MF 705 saying I ordered chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know. Chicken and an egg, huh? Well, I'll let you know this. Boo, dude. Take a lap. Take two. One for the chicken, one for the egg. Boo. Boo. What is arena if not one giant math problem? I mean, sort of. Yeah. Doubt more than 1% of the community will have fun with these objectives. Yeah, I agree. Like, there is... it's not 100% totally negative. You can argue, like, yeah, hey, man, it's just some extra rewards, so enjoy it. Or, hey, at least it would be something that you can technically complete on a new account challenge, because that's kind of what last month was. Actually, I didn't necessarily mind the setup of last month's so much. I thought it was fine, like the defeating the bosses on different difficulties with different class type champs. I actually thought that was fine. But the one where you had to do like use a specific class type against specific champions and finish with a specific tag type, like, oh my god. It's just, and you have to do them in the right order and stuff like that. Incredibly tedious. Not fun at all. I hate, like, I never ever want to use the word lazy. And even in this case, I'm not going to say it's lazy. Because I bet the person who was behind it, they did whatever they could. They probably just got whatever into the game that they possibly could. But I will say it's low quality. I will say that it seems like that's what a lot of the issues are in the game right now. So this is already more of a rant that I wanted to go on. But it feels like we're getting, you know, a good amount of content in the game. It's just very low quality content. Like, imagine if they kept releasing champions, but in like they were just copy and paste jobs of like the last champions or something like that. It'd be like, well, yeah, it's still another champion, though. And yeah, it is, but it starts to really take you out of the whole playing a game experience. Alright, I'm going to try my best to end the rant there and just save it for a video where I can really get my thoughts out. Anyway, Under Mother 705 saying escalators are awesome. They can never break. They just become stairs. Alright, I can't boo this joke because this is a Mitch Mitch. Something with an H, but I feel like... Hepburn? Hepburn? I don't remember his exact last name. Oh, God. Hedberg. Okay. Yeah. That was one of them that was rolling around in my head. I can't boo that joke because it's a Mitch Hedberg joke, but I can still boo you for saying it. So boo, dude. Boo for taking that joke. Craig Hardy sent over a buck saying, how does Kabam determine the stats when developing a champ? Don't know. I've talked to them in the past about it, and they say that their goal is to make every champion in the game should have a use, should have a purpose, and they're like the balance. They're not trying to make them very far off from one another, kind of thing. But of course, it depends on what their use case is. And although they say that, they also say things like, well, Hercules, we want Hercules to be a very strong champion because he was voted on by the community. And then it starts to make me think, like, I don't know if I really understand what Kabam does when they are going through and balancing these champions. It's a little bit contradictory. But I don't know. I think it's a lot of feel. I think they do have stats that like data that they go by for previous champions. When I was doing the iBomb collaboration thing with Broccoli, he did mention at one point like a DPS number. I don't remember what that number was, but he was like, yeah, this number would put at approximately at like a domino level of DPS or something like that. But they do have some data to go by. It's not all just a big guessing game. But I do think a lot of it does come down to like the feel of the champion and how well they think that players can get down like the play style of the champ. It can't be totally scientific just because it's impossible. It's impossible unless you had like thousands and like millions of tests and stuff like that. The Tangent Begins instead of Batman Begins. It's a good movie. I saw that movie. All right. Ooh, tier 4 basic is on, dude. Let's hit that. Let's do it. Just imagine Jeopardy music in my head when Magoo goes off the rails tangent mode. That sounds lovely. ABG, I might sound like an idiot when I say this, but what happened to the 6-star Nexus on your main account from the compensation while you did the Finkeldink challenge? Bennett, first off, you don't sound like an idiot. Don't worry. Feel free to ask any questions, man. The Nexus, I haven't opened it yet. It's actually still sitting in my... it's unclaimed at the moment. The reason why it's unclaimed is because it came along with a bunch of revives and potions. And I wasn't ready to claim those things just yet. But I am going to claim it very, very soon. I don't know exactly when. Maybe in a couple of days from now. I don't know. Part of me wants to claim it and open it before AQ begins. But we were actually back in the top 20. So what I might do... I might take a look at like the top 20 alliances and just like see what their prestige is and how we compare. And if we're out of the top 20 again, well, then maybe I would just pop that crystal and see what happens. But if we're still in the top 20, then I have a little bit more time to sit on it. The reason why we made it back in the top 20 is because we do have a couple of rank 4s. I don't even know how many. 1, 2, maybe 3. But I think that put us back in the top 20. So we still need prestige in order to maintain that spot. Still on the verge of getting knocked out, but hey, I can buy a little bit more time. Devon Banks sent over 2 saying tweeters, please. Sure, dude. Thank you very much for the 2. Let me see what we got here. Need your intelligence and your brilliant mind on my mastery setup. Here are my top 4 champs, if that helps. First off, you are overstating, my friend, but thank you very much. All right, let me see. Top 4 champs, if that helps. Okay. So you kind of have the option: suicides and no suicides. You can kind of do whatever. But you don't have them unlocked yet, which is fine. Let's see. Let's see. Your masteries, they look fine as is. They totally look fine as is. You don't necessarily like the way your champions are built. Just I can only see these 4, right? But you definitely don't need to run suicides, and you might benefit slightly more from not running suicides. So I don't think it's that urgent. If you wanted to, I don't know how much you grind arena, but if you grind arena, then I would make the push to unlock the suicides, because it will make the arena grinding process a lot smoother, a lot more enjoyable. And if that's the case, well, maybe take your time in getting there, because it's going to take quite a few more units than this. You already have willpower. I believe this would cost, well, we could do the math on it. I think this is 8 total carb cores just in that alone, right? So 8 times the 550 would be 4,400 to unlock this. But this would also be an additional 7 points here. You can gain an additional 4. Plus you already have 2. So yeah, you could get suicides if you wanted to. You could drop a point out of cruelty. You could drop a point out of despair, maybe. I love despair, but I mean, you could. If you didn't want to run suicides, then I'd say the direction to go would be another point of despair. Cruelty is another fantastic place to dump points. Plus, it doesn't cost anything. And it's actually very strong. More points in Mystic Dispersion. More points in Limber. Or points into Physical Resistance or Perfect Block. But I would say probably don't worry about the defensive stuff. And either go with maxing out Limber, Mystic Dispersion, Despair, Cruelty. Those, if you're not running suicides, that's what I'd recommend. But yeah, I hope that helps. A lot to kind of talk about there, so I hope I didn't go through it too quick. And I hope that helps. If you are interested more in the suicide masteries, I do have a bunch of videos going over like a few different example builds and stuff like that, so you could always look into that, but for the most part, that's what I would say about your current setup. But it's in a pretty good spot as is. Like, I don't see any issues necessarily with the masteries that you have placed at the moment. Just kind of add on to it. So, Tangent and the Beast. Oh my god, are you guys still 2.5 tangents? You guys still coming up with different tangent names? Tangents on a Plane, Lord of the Tangents, the Fellowship of Beans. Wow. First rule of Tangent Club: we don't talk about Tangent Club. Okay. Well, I got 6-star rank 3 King Groot. Sig 160 through Realm of Legends on auto. Nice, dude. Still have trouble with Scarlet Witch. Any suggestions from anyone that can do it consistently? Scarlet Witch is going to be tough with King Groot, just because the ability to nullify the heal. To be honest, man, I wouldn't worry about it. And if you die to Scarlet Witch, just restart. My recommendation. Of course, higher SIGs, you know, you're still leaving yourself open for an additional 40 SIGs that would impact the healing. But again, could be nullified, so I'm actually curious, what is the difference between SIG 160 and SIG 200 for a rank 3 King Groot? Let's see. SIG 160 would be 8444 healing, which we're gonna add 15% on that for the recovery mastery. So 8444 plus the 15%. Oh, son of a, get the wrong button on the calculator. 8444 plus the 15%. And I used to have a numpad on my keyboard, And I don't really miss it because I didn't use it that much. And it just took up a bunch of space on my relatively small desk here. Because I got other stuff on it. But, oh man, sometimes I do really miss it. And this, anytime I bust open a calculator, this is one of those times. Anyway, it comes out to 9710 healing. Alright, so 9710 is really what we're getting at with SIG 160. Versus, well, I guess it's going to be about a 15% difference, right? Because this is 9757 times 1.15, so 11,220. Yeah, so that's actually still quite a big difference. Let's actually finish this up here, and let's say minus the 9710. It's about a 1510 difference divided by, how long do the Furies last? Furies, they last 13 seconds also, so 26 seconds. So yeah, we'll divide it by 26. So it's an additional 58 health per second that you would have by getting this guy up to SIG 200. Not when the healing's active, like 58 health per second, just permanent. Whether you're in your Fury or your healing mode, just averaged out kind of thing. So quite a big difference, but yeah, a lot of the times if you get nullified against Scarlet Witch, you might just die. And you just have to accept that, hey, you made it pretty far. I don't know if there's going to be a way to 100% of the time get through that one. 28 tangents later. We're listing films he has never ever seen. Love it. I think I have seen some of those ones. 28 tangents later. That's 28 days later, right? Wait, did I see 28 days? Hold on. 28 days later. No, never mind. I didn't see that one. Was it just 28 days? Yeah. 28 days. I saw this one. Yep. Which wasn't that good of a movie, but there was one scene in there that was incredible. And that's why I remember the movie. I can't even describe it. It's just a guy with a funny accent. That's all there is, which is why I can't really describe it. What have I come into? Hobbit. I don't know. Has anyone said it yet? 50 Shades of Tangents. Wow. That's a Sandra Bullock movie? It is. It's about rehab, I think. Back to the tangent. Blazing tangents. Oh my god, this is just the entire chat. Failure to tangents. Hey, that never happens. Oh my god. Tangentception. 10 things I hate about tangents. Clockwork tangent. Bean Man. First tangent. Tangent management. Oh my god. Like anger management. Blackout MF Sendo 5 saying, hey BG, have you told Laura about Candace? You trying to get me killed, man? What are you talking about? Candace? How dare you? First off, no, I have not told her. Second, it's because there is no Candace. Third, because Laura's the only one for me. Thank you very much for the 5, though, dude. School of Tangent? Ooh, that'd be a good one. The Tangent Reloaded. Living with my tangents in another world? What is that? What is tangents replaced there? Is that parents, maybe? Living with my parents in another world? Planes, trains, and tangent mobiles? Wow. Oh my god. It somehow fits into every single one of these titles and sounds like it could be a real thing. Ocean's Tangents. Oh man, I love those Ocean's movies, by the way. 16 hours of watching Harry Potter in a row for the first time, I am satisfied. 16 hours? Holy crap. That would literally be torture for me. I'm not kidding. It's not even... I'm not even saying that, like, the Harry Potter movies are bad or anything. I've never seen them. Maybe I'd enjoy them. I don't know. But just watching any movie... like sitting down and watching TV for 16 hours. I'm starting to sweat just thinking about it. That'd actually be torture for me. Now, if that were video games, oh yeah, dude, 16 hours of video games. Uh-huh. Sounds like an appetizer right there. Dude, BG is 4-star I-Bomb good. Yup. I-Bomb's a great champ. I will say this about I-Bomb. One of his features is that you have a steady healing ability if you have the willpower mastery. And with 4-star, you might not have willpower yet, but try your best to save units to unlock the willpower mastery. It's not just for I-Bomb, it's for all of your champs. One of the most powerful masteries in the entire game. For essentially any mastery build. Super strong. Black Adam F sent over 2 saying, can these nuts. Wow. Really? That's... okay. Okay. Alright. Boo, dude. Freaking boo. I can't believe you guys are still going. 21 Tangent Street. Tangent the 13th. Tangent Runner 2099. Oh my god. Captain America the first Tangent. Kieran 1? What was Kieran's? 1 tangent over the cuckoo's nest? Wow. Oh my god. Did you put chat on screen? You have to? Oh, it's too late for that, man. You guys already said like 400 movies at this point. Devon Banks sent over 2 saying, should I sell my basic ISO and only use class ISO? So, kind of yes. Hold on, I'm dead. I'm alive. I lied. Here we go. Hold on. Let me focus on this fight. I can win this. I can win this. Later. Okay. So, kind of yes. So, ISO. I actually made a video about this one time. I'm going to link it. I'm going to explain anyway, so you don't even have to click on it necessarily. Only if you really wanted to see a bit more info. Is the reason why I'm going to link it. But the ISO bricks, like the same size ISO bricks, it takes the same amount of gold. Like the gold per ISO, I should say, is the same between the gray ISO and the class ISO. But here's the thing. As soon as you put the class ISO into the matching class type, you get a 50% bonus, right? So, because of that bonus, it ends up being so much cheaper to rank up your champions with the appropriate class type of ISO. So if you can get yourself in a pattern of only doing that, or as much as humanly possible doing that, you will save a ton of gold. You'll also save a lot of ISO because if you're blowing if you're just using random classes of ISO into, you know, a champion, well, then you're not going to have those other off types of ISO to feed into like your next set of champs that get ranked up. But let me see if I could find this video real quick. Yeah, here we go. Oh god, it's an old one, man. This is when I was back in New Jersey. Yeah. Wait, is it? No. It wasn't It wasn't back in New Jersey. It was just in my last apartment here. But anyway, I'm gonna pop the link in the chat. That's the gist of it. Where I do largely feel that basic ISO is a complete ripoff. and should be avoided at all costs. Sometimes you do what you got to do, though. And if that's the only way you can get a champion ranked up, hey, you use what you got. But if you're ever having gold issues, do whatever you can to not use the generic ISO on your champs. Also, when selling ISO, you'll notice that the class ISO sells for a bit more than the generic stuff. But again, the way to actually get more of any ISO type is just by using the ISO efficiently to rank up your champs. So you technically even get to sell a bit more ISO. So yeah, use for the most part, use the class stuff as much as you possibly can. Dragon sent over 2 saying D2, the mighty tangents. Oh man, I can't believe you guys are still going. The 40-year-old tangent, how to tangent your dragon, the curse of La Tangent. And damn it, Dragon, now I want to watch Mighty Ducks, which I shouldn't be mad about. I should be thanking you because it has been a while since I've watched all 3 Mighty Ducks. Actually, it wasn't even that long. Hold on. When was the last time? So oh man, I was at a buddy's house. Kid you guys not. He was watching the Mighty Ducks when I got there, and it was great because I got to watch like the last 20 minutes of the movie. Just as soon as I walked in, it's like, oh, the Mighty Ducks are on. Just immediately get into it. But that was a while ago. So yeah, I gotta watch the Mighty Ducks again. Grumpy old tangents. Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess there's really this many movies, huh? I shouldn't be surprised that you guys are able to keep this going as long as you have been. But this is insane. I will put some of this on screen here, a little bit here. Just know that anyone watching the playback, or if you're just tuning in, this has already been going, there's already been hundreds of movies said. J Mike Senator 5 saying, hey BG, thanks for the advice yesterday. I'm halfway done exploring variant 7 now. Hell yeah, man. Then 6, then 5, and so on is the plan. Alright, dude. Sounds good. J Mike, get it, dude. Very nice. Foxy Fish, send over Buck. What up, man? Just saying T2 Tangent Day. Wow. Oh, man. Tangent Rangers instead of Power Rangers? Has anyone said Ace Ventura? Tangent Detective yet? Probably, right? Oh, man. All right, let's get back to the game here. You guys are nuts. Jumanji, welcome to the tangent. Zach and Miri make a tangent? Wow. Oh my goodness. There's nothing. There are no actual messages in the chat. There's nothing to read other than the movie ideas with tangents. There's no other messages. How the tangent stole Christmas. Hey BG, any tips? Oh, hold on, this one's MCOC related. Hey BG, any tips you could give me on beating 6.1.6 Sentinel? Oof, that guy's tough, man. I'd say your options, you know, you can bring champs that counter robots like Magneto or Medusa. Or you can kind of just power your way through with suboptimal champs. But, like, you don't need a particular counter. It's just, you know, especially when I went through there on Finkeldink, it took a lot of hits to take him down. I just kind of ignored his analysis charges because when he's stun immune, it's really hard to keep his analysis building. You can limit it for a little while, but sometimes it's also nice just to hit into him a bunch. Dex his special one, hit into him a bunch again, Dex his special one. Just rinse and repeat that. If you don't have a good counter like I mean, a lot Cosmic Champions in general are nice against Sentinel as well, because if you're not already familiar, his analysis charges will build at a slower rate. So just having a Cosmic Champ could actually be a nice substitute than a, you know, compared to Magneto or Medusa kind of thing. Dude, where's my tangent? Monty Python and the Holy Tangent. Now you see tangents.
Man loves beans.
Instead of now you see me. Oh my god. Life of tangents. The men who stare at tangents. Jesus. Fluffy Monster sending over a buck saying, Beaver, how the two are two? Two. What the hell? Can't even get through the first. All right, anyway. Anyways, did you two, the two, to twerk toward the tower? I didn't twerk anywhere, Fluffy Monster. That two tickles Tuesday, Thursday, tomorrow. Tamales, two, throw two, title tingling. Those twos are two. So, in that note, happy birth to you, Telon. Two today, it is two. Okay, you know, I've read a lot of these messages, but that might have been the least... You know what, let me not even... Fluffy Monster, thank you very much. Even though it's not my birthday. Thank you very much. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, man. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Tangents. Tangent? Ick? Is that how you say? That's not how you're typing that out, Hunter? Jesus. Oh, man. GG, loving the Cloud Strife poster. Thanks, dude. It's pretty cool looking back there, right? I still like those posters. I like this setup. I'm pretty happy with it. Come on, focus on the... Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I still like them. I'm pretty happy with them. I got those like 7 months ago at this point. 6, 7 months ago. And I'm happy with my selections. It was hard to decide because there's so many cool ones. But I like the way they look. Alright. We're done with the big head mode. Twitter? Wait, where'd that go? Where'd that go? Oh, that was Super Sam. Super Sam, what up, dude? Oh my god, really? I thought this was gonna be something MCOC related. Come with me if you want to, Tangent. Okay. And yes, that was my best impression, which was not very good. My goodness. GG, what's your longest stream? Longest stream? I did. It was like I've done a couple 24-hour streams, but they sometimes go longer than 24 hours. The cable 24-hour stream, I think, was actually 25 or 26 hours or something like that. But the cable stream is 24 hours. I did a new account challenge called Bruce Banana. That was only 24 hours. Less known than the new account, like 1 week challenges. For good reason. The 24-hour challenge, it was... Maybe if I really planned things out better, it could be more interesting, but the week-longs are better. Wait, what was the last part of your question, though? Wasn't there part 2 of that? Hold on. I lost your message. Longest stream... Oh, hold on, I could just type that in. Okay, tip for 5.2.6 collector. Okay, that was the second part of your message. The collector's brutal, man. Honestly, for the most part, it's going to be a battle of your resources. You're going to need to use unit, man, more than likely. You can save your units if you just prepare well enough with, you know, free revives and potions that you get out of the 22-hour soul events, game crash, and potentially other areas of the game as well. That can help save costs a lot. Sometimes people take the team revive strategy. If you are going to, you know, spend units on revives, just revive your whole team and just keep throwing them at the collector. Actual strategy-wise, fighting, there are some things that you can do. Champions with, like, basically, collector, there's a few different things that makes him difficult, but I'd say the number one thing to watch out for are just his specials. They're incredibly difficult to dex, and they go unblockable. So if you have power control champions that can prevent the collector from throwing his specials, that's a bonus. Or if you have champs that can auto evade, like Spider-Gwen, who can auto evade unblockable specials, for example. I think Miles Morales, I've heard, is really good now against the collector as well. Champions like that, they definitely have a leg up. They have a little bit of an advantage over the rest of the champion field. But if you don't have those champs ranked up, yeah, it is largely going to be a just a place to sink potions and revives into, you know. Hot tub tangent machine. Oh my goodness. Snow White and the 7 tangents. All right, this is worse than Finkeldink account challenge. Hey, now I'm happy. Finally, Pixie Bell. Finkeldink's not in last place anymore. Mortal tangent. I wanna be the very best, like no tangent ever was. Is there a bug in Cavalier Chapter 2.2 Proximate Midnight Fight that benefits willpower healing, like the 6.2.6 quest? Because I was playing with Doom and I was healing from willpower with no debuffs. Well, the 6.2.6 quest, it's like some anti-nullify thing. So if there's that same node, because it's the node, it's not the quest. It's that node. So if that node is also in Cavalier, then yeah. But I don't know. I don't remember that quest off the top of my head. The Cav quest, that is. Tips for Act 5.4? I don't know if I really have tips for 5.4 other than, if you're not already familiar, there's community-made maps. Kat Murdoch has the best maps you can find on her Twitter page. I'll link it in the chat in a moment. But then you could literally just type into Google MCOC Act 5.4 maps, and they'll probably pop right up. But I'm gonna link Kat's Twitter anyway, because she's awesome and makes cool art and has these awesome maps. All right, here we go. There is the link in the chat. And once you're on our Twitter page, I don't even think you need a Twitter account. If you're on our Twitter page, you can find the maps on this link. You can find our Etsy if you want to buy cool things like... Dang, dude, look at this too. This is pretty sweet looking. Like, where are they at? Like these stickers, vinyl stickers, or some keychains, like these guys. Or no, these are more stickers too. Anyway. What is this? A Cat Murdoch sponsor stream? No, I'm done. The tangent book? Oh god, is that the notebook? Just with tangents? Tangent Poppins? Wow. Oh gods, YouTube showed me a video of a guy running lab paths over and over because he couldn't find the bit he hadn't explored. It hurt my soul. Oh. 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 That's not good. Eek. Wanda tangent. Close Encounters of the Third Tangent. God. Unbelievable. Are you not able to see my Twitter message? I don't know. I might be able to see your Twitter message. There's a lot of people in chat though, man, so I can't see every single message. What is your name? Let's see. Skullface Gaming. Let's see if I have you on Twitter. Yep, I got you here. Let's see. Freshly Cav, who should I take up for the rest of Act 6? Get out of Act 6. I'm not kidding. Get out of Act 6. You don't want to continue on in Act 6. I mean, you may want to, but I highly recommend doing the variants, the back issues. Those quests first. Wow, your Cav on level 49? I also recommend clearing Act 4 if you haven't done so already, because it gives a lot of experience. Gives you a lot of levels and mastery points and some rank up resources too, but mostly the mastery points. But for the variants, I would either say go with the Mystic variant using Claire, the Symbiote Supreme you have down here, and maybe Sorcerer Supreme. You know, and Venom, because it's Mystic, Symbiote, and Spider-Verse. Oh, and Venom Pool. So you could go there, or you can do the villain one first, which you've got Magneto ranked up, that Venom Pool that just looked at, Void, Ghost. I'd recommend doing those two variants first, at least. Then maybe the hero variant. You already have some heroes ranked up, but if you could add a couple more to the list, knock out that variant as well. Get those 3 under your belts, and then from there you can decide if you want to do even more variants or Act 6, but that's what I'd recommend. BG, can you check my tweet? MCOC, MCOC. Okay. Hello, MCOC, MCOC. I'm thinking about taking Black Widow deodorant rank 4, and what should I do with my masteries? Okay. I'd say it's not a bad move. Normally, I'm not super quick to jump on the Black Widow train, but in your case, seems like a good option. As far as masteries, you want to unlock Precision. Cruelty as well, but Cruelty you could put in the back burners. Definitely get Precision. Max that sucker out. You really want to get Recovery and Willpower. Get those two. Maybe even focus on Recovery and Willpower first over Precision. Over here you look all right. I would max out Limber, but otherwise your proficiencies look all right. So I'd max out Limber. I would try to get Recovery, Willpower, Precision, and Cruelty unlocked. Cruelty, make that like the last choice. For the time being, since that's going to take you some time to get all those units, right? I would say maxing out Perfect Block, and then probably maxing out the Greater Strength Mastery, just so that you can get some of those mastery points working for you right now, you know? I would go with that for the time being. Oh, and like I said, Limber as well. You might as well get Limber maxed out. It doesn't come in handy in absolutely every situation. You're not getting stunned every single fight, but the fights you do get stunned, I mean, hey, that could be game over if you don't get out of that stun fast, you know? So, that's what I'd recommend. I made a video titled something along the lines of beginner and intermediate masteries. If you want a little bit more context behind those masteries, you can check that out. And it goes through the early 50s, I would say, of like good budget masteries to scoop up, and then where to go from there. Don't max out Limber, or at least don't max out Limber and be in my arena pool, please and thank you. Yeah, it does suck going up against people that have maxed out Limber. But as long as you got maxed out Stupefy, you're good. Fast and Furious, Tangent Drift, Tangent May Cry 5, Special Edition. My goodness, how is this possibly still going? And you guys say I go on some tangents. This is a tangent right here, man. All of you guys collectively. Also, there's the Aunt May Masteries page to figure out how much it'll cost. That's a great point. And something that doesn't get said enough. Let's go take a look at Aunt May. So, if you're curious about the masteries and what they will cost, you've got this here mastery builder. I'm actually going to reset all of these real quick. And you can see, if you click on Willpower, for example, it'll show you the unlock cost over here. And in addition to just an unlock cost over there, let's say you wanted to get multiple things. Let's say you wanted maxed out willpower, you wanted liquid courage, you wanted double edge, you wanted that point in recoil, you also wanted 1 point in glass cannon. It would tell you at the top of the screen here as well. It'll tell you the units. This is like just to actually place the points into the masteries. These are the initial unlock masteries up here, or cores cost. But yeah, Aunt May, fantastic mastery tool. Also, if you're on Aunt May and you want to know the latest suicide mastery video that I made, it's right here, linked. You click on this sucker, take you right to it. If you're having trouble finding it, or if you click on an old one, because I have made several of those videos. The Blair Witch tangent. Oh my goodness. Tangent with Dick and Jane. Bruce, all tangenty. Okay. Tangents in Black. Oh my god. Didn't they make like 3 of those movies too? The Men in Black movies? IBG, would you rank 3 unduped Strife for Abyss? Maybe. That's tough. That's a tough one. He could certainly do it. I don't think that's a question. I think Strife could handle the Abyss, rank 3. I mean, I don't know how exactly how good he is for every single path, but he's definitely good at handling the Abyss. And a rank 3, yeah, it'd clean up the place pretty nice. But here's what I think about the Abyss. I think as time goes on, the importance of clearing the Abyss goes down. It still should be, you know, not that it has to be, but if you're looking to maximize your rewards in this game, it would still be something on a to-do list. Like, it is still totally worth doing. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's just, would I want to rank up Strife to do the Abyss? And I don't know that I would. I guess it depends on how well you think you're going to benefit from the Abyss rewards themselves. There's good rewards in there, no doubt. The tier 5 class catalyst, the Sig Stones, the Abyss Nexus. It's good stuff in there. But you could also maybe make the argument, playing the other side of things here, saying, well, I don't necessarily need that stuff. I can get that stuff from maybe Alliance Quest or the side quest, monthly event quest. If you're someone that doesn't mind spending a bit, you know, Cyber Monday, that is not even that far away. God, where's this year gone, dude? Holy crap. Every single year goes by faster and faster, I swear. But, yeah. There's other ways to get these resources these days versus when the Abyss first came out. Really, like, damn near impossible to get this stuff. So, would I rank 3 Strife for it? I don't know. I don't know if I'd be on the fence. About 50-50. If you really wanted to get it done, like I said, Strife can get it done. If you're not too concerned about it and you know, don't mind getting resources. Because here's the thing, like, I don't know. Strife, we talk about Strife all the time here. He's a good champ. But I also don't really see people use Strife outside of something like the Abyss. And I know some people here do, but just going by, like, when I look at people in my alliance, when I look at other people on YouTube, I very rarely see people playing Strife in high-level content. Even though he's capable of it, it just seems like other champions, they're always the champs that get selected over Strife, so. I want to get a Fury. Can you give me a Fury? Oh, 2 Furies. Well, that's that. She went all passive on me. How to check prestige like mastery? Prestige like mastery? I'm not sure I totally understand what you're saying. You might... There's two things that I think you might be saying. So, number one, there's a prestige list on Aunt May. There's also a prestige calculator on Aunt May. But maybe you're talking, since you said mastery, there's an estimated increase in your champion's PI up here, based on, you know, the different mastery points that you put in. But I wouldn't worry about the PI number. The base number is all that really matters. So I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, but maybe some of those things help. Cloud of Contempt sent over 2, saying the last 2. Alright, let me see. Okay, I'm out night, everyone, and BG blame Casual Cashier for the tangents. Casual Cashier, did you start this? Cloud of Contempt, let me see. Everything leading up to that is in partial quantities. Hold on. I still think that a first clear of the Abyss is the quickest surefire ticket to Thronebreaker. Yeah. Yeah, it is a good way to get to Thronebreaker. I agree. But would I rank 3 a Strife to do it? Like, if you're gonna rank 3 Strife, that is Thronebreaker. But I get what you mean. This your comment might not have necessarily been directly related to the Strife debate. Your comment might have just been purely, hey, if forget rank 3s going into it. If you don't have one, Abyss will get you one, or it can get you one at least. And I agree with that. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. But it doesn't have to be done. It's kind of up to the individual, I would say. There's a lot more content in this game, and more is only getting added. So, like, when 7.3 comes out, there's going to be another quest to go through. That's going to give you even more Tier 5 class catalysts. And then when 7.4 comes out, dude, the initial clear of all of Act 7, I would imagine, will also get you Thronebreaker if you're not Thronebreaker. So, Bushido Brown sending over a pound. Thank you, dude. Sam BG, I was trying to cook some wood the other day, but couldn't because the pan was non-stick. Oh, God. Bushido Brown. Non-stick. Ugh. Boo, dude. Bushido Brown. Is this some of that UK humor that I've heard about? This has nothing to do with UK humor, but still, you know what? Boo, dude. That's all I could say. Take a lap. Dude. If I already have a couple rank 3s, is there a point where I should step out of Act 6 and do Abyss before getting Thronebreaker? Or should I just go all the way through? No, if you already have rank 3s, focus on Act 6. Absolutely focus on Act 6. As Cloud of Contempt was saying, one of the benefits of the Abyss is to help you to get Thronebreaker. And yeah, if you already have that side of it done, you just want to take a bite out of crime, or in this case, take a bite out of the Grandmaster. Hang on one sec here, guys. Okay. Alright, we're good. Alright, Hunter. Brian Grant, may I take a break from the tangent zone to ask a pertinent question? When will you finally eat a pickle for us? No one's ever asked me to eat a pickle. I mean, if I knew that that's what you wanted to see. maybe I would have eaten a pickle, but no one's... I can't remember. I can't recall a single time ever, especially in the last 2 weeks, that anyone has ever asked me to eat a pickle. I just can't even recall a single instance of it, Hunter. Oh yeah, Act 7 will have to blow Abyss out of the water. Yeah. I mean, that's year-old news. To some, crazy. I think it's currently the best value on a single completion of anything in game. It's I agree. It's very high value, single completion still. But I guess here's the thing about the Abyss. It's hard to save up resources for it. So, like, let's say you take, you list out every single quest in Act 6. 36 quests in total, right? Wait. No. 24 quests in total. My bad. Well, hey, let's call it 36 if we count Act 6 and 7-1 and 7-2. 6 different chapters, 6 quests each, 36 quests. If you add up the number of revives that it's going to take you to get through every single one of those quests and compare that to the Abyss, like the initial clear of the Abyss is probably going to be cheaper. However, because you can kind of break it down into smaller bits when questing, I feel like it's easier to save units, like actual units, by going through the story content in comparison. So, I mean, it comes down to personal play style preferences and stuff like that, I would say. If you don't mind kind of save, like, if you don't mind stockpiling those things or even saving up units from the arena or something like that, this could be a good way to go. Or if you rather just take on smaller, more bite-sized pieces of content that you can more easily prepare for, story content would be easier to manage, even though it'd be like technically longer. You could break it down in those bite-sized bits. Considering Strife though, I'd probably just test at rank 2 for a bit and see how you feel. If it feels comfortable, rank up and go for it. 100% is still great. Good advice too. Yeah. BG just finished my Legends run attempt. Jordan, how'd you do? I got a crash with literally one path left to do. I also farmed enough energy refills to still have one in the overflow after. Used 35. Nice, dude. Didn't have to pay any units for those. That's good. Well, good luck, man. I hope you got it. Hope you crushed it. What was your favorite Tangent Zone name? Oh, man, I don't know. There were so many. Did anyone say heavy tangents? As in heavyweights? That one doesn't sound that good, to be honest. But I was also thinking recently about the movie Heavyweights. Because I was thinking about Ben Stiller. Because when we were looking for a movie, we passed by Something About Mary, which he's in. Which, that movie's okay, but it's no Heavyweights. You know what I mean? Show me the tangents. Oh, man. Alright. It is starting to get kind of late here, though, guys. So, on that note, let's get 225 units. And let's burn this mother down. Let's go. 225 me. 225 me. Let's see what happens. Just finished the top 2 objectives. Sobering to realize they did more than 200 fights today. That's a lot of fights. What's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can't tune a fish. Okay. Yep. First off, you probably could. Gold. Rip. Don't be 15k. Of course it's 15k. You jerk. The worst possible prize. The absolute worst possible prize. Is that who I think it is? Speed up, D! Sending over a buck. I was thinking about the testing sounds. Probably didn't come out like that. I love you. Speed up, D! Appreciate the love and support as always, man. Thank you, dude. Hey, some of us would be happy to have 15K. Fair enough. Fair enough. OG dial-up noises. Yeah, that's closer to what it was. I was trying to do the a little bit of the testing of the emergency broadcast system. That's what I was going for. But I only started doing that like halfway through. So up until then, it was just completely random noises. All right, anyway. On that note, I am going to head on out of here, guys. I will be back tomorrow, normal time, and I will see you all then. Before I go, though, shout out to Blackout MF. That MFer is tonight's biggest D. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you to everyone else as well. Appreciate the support as always, guys. And yeah, like I said, I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you all have a great rest of the night. Good night, everybody.